Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm representing a non-governmental organization called Daphne Institute of Applied Ecology. This organization is based in Bratislava, and but all what I present we did in close cooperation with the State Nature Conservancy of the Slovak Republic. I will present two case studies where we used methods which were already presented here. I'll just go more in deep into our results and how exactly we treated the invasive species Ailanthus and Robinia. We did these activities within two live projects. The first one was is still ongoing and is focused on endemic Pannonic salt marshes and sand dunes in southern Slovakia, and one of our partners is also BROS organization, which Pavel Litera represented just before me. So the aim of this project is to protect and restore 15 Natura 2000 sites. 11 of these sites are salt marshes and 4 are sand dunes, and one of these 4 sand dune localities is called Chenko, and this is the locality or the case that I will talk about. Giving you a better impression about the locality, this is a sand dune which is the most important site for the psamophytic vegetation in Slovakia, and we have there critically endangered species like Alcana tinctoria, Ephedra distachia, or Colchicum arenarium. Iris humilis. This is the only locality in Slovakia for this species. This locality in the past had had unsuitable forest management. In the past, until 50s, there was intensive grazing at this locality, and then the protected nature reserve was established at this site with, of course, strict protection, and it resulted into a heavy infestation by the alien invasive wood species like Ailanthus, Robinia, also Celtis occidentalis, Gledicia, Triacanthus, and Padus serotina. I will focus on Ailanthus altissima because this got our priority within the project, because of course we can't remove all these species, but Ailanthus altissima is the most aggressive and is invading the rare plant communities at this site. So first we did the detailed mapping of Ailanthus, and then we reviewed the possible eradication techniques, and we ended up selecting the stem injection method. We did it non-selectively, so non-selective removal of all Ailanthus or treatment of all Ailanthus individuals at two selected plots, and then we did selective removal of fertile individuals in the whole SCI site. And we did the treatment on 60 hectares last year, and then we will continue with another 60 hectares this year. So all in all, within our life project is 120 hectares. What's not so much in comparison with some of the other studies I heard today. What's very impressive for me. So this is the site, the red part on the map. That's how the Natura 2000 site looked initially before the project started, and then based on the detailed mapping we proposed to enlarge this area. So the blue one, that was our proposal, but as it always is, the nature conservation proposes something and then the landowners make the final decision. So we had to make a compromise, but still we enlarged the area. And concerning our activities, these are the two polygons in which we just did the non-selective treatment, and then in the whole area and in the close surrounding, we managed the fertile individuals. So this is how it looked within 1 or 2 weeks after the treatment. The trees lost all leaves. So first they changed color, and then they just lost the leaves completely. So as I said, we did this only last year, so we will see the results this year how it looks, but last year we were very happy with the results, having the impression in autumn that all the trees we treated were dry. The other locality is located within the capital city of Bratislava. That's called Devínska Kobila. And in this locality, we had the problem with robinia trees. We have another live project which is focused on Natura 2000 sites within the Bratislava region. And it's also being implemented now, and it will finish in spring next year. To look at the Devínska Kobila site, we can say that well, it is the starting point in Slovakia for the for the Carpathians, and it's very steep slopes with fragments of native rocky steppes, or with secondary grasslands and forest steppe communities. And there are grasslands on these steep hills with very high biodiversity. Concerning this side in the past, there used to be also intensive grazing of sheep and goats, and the steppe